This is going to be the beginning of a series I'm going to do called The Best of Clone Wars. Basically, what it's going to be is kind of a rewatch of some of the best episodes of the Clone Wars. The best examples of why those people out there that are Star Wars fans but don't watch the show because it's animated, the best examples of what they should be watching and the reasons why they need to let go of that prejudice of it being animated. But anyways, I'm going to start with the Siege of Mandalore, which maybe is a little bit weird, but I think that a lot of the people that start with this are going to want to go back and find out the story of Rex and Ahsoka and how they got there, because this arc is absolutely phenomenal. But I'm going to do Old Friends Not Forgotten first and kind of do my reaction and tell you exactly why you need to finish this arc and exactly why you need to start watching all of Clone Wars. First of all, I'm going to be skipping ahead a little bit. The beginning of this episode, one of the coolest things about it is it's got the actual legitimate beginning theme music from Star Wars. Something that none of the other episodes did. And the fact that the next 3 episodes do not have that tells me that this was meant to be put together as one movie. And I think if it wasn't for the situations that are happening now, they would have put these 4 episodes together into a movie and released it in the theaters, and they still might in the future. Who knows? We'll see. And I would pay, even though I've seen this arc several times, I would pay the $10 or whatever to go and sit in a theater and see this. That's how good this arc is. But anyway, so we're going to skip ahead just a little bit. No wanting to get copyright strikes. Hey, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell.
The distant planet of Yavama, we find Commander Cody of the 212th in desperate need of reinforcements.
Pick a target.
Action in this is top notch. This is the best the animators have ever done in this. You could tell if you watch the beginning episodes of the Clone Wars movie and then watch this, just how much better the animation is. It's pretty amazing. Hey, merch. A sad thing about this is that about a week later, Cody is going to try to kill Obi-Wan, which is crazy. After Obi-Wan just saved his life there. Makes it even more tragic.
See, things are going splendidly on this front.
James Arnold Taylor that voices Obi-Wan, by the way, amazing. Look him up on YouTube. He does a lot of videos.
I'm right here.
He's pretty awesome.
We are taking cover. Down. You're not serious.
Display of Anakin being arrogant.
Where's Captain Rex?
We already finished our battle, so we decided to come help you with yours.
All right. I know better than to try and stop you. What's your plan this time?
Stay here.
Tight target. Ready, aim.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire.
I love how this shows how Anakin, you know, it's part of his fall to the dark side is his arrogance.
Surrender. We are overmatched by your superior firepower.
By the way, fake surrenders are not a good thing.
How much longer we stuck down here? Great. I'll tell the boys.
So, it is with these thoughts in mind that I gladly surrender myself to the, Why have you ceased fire?
Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker has surrendered to us, Commander.
There he is. It's a trap, you fools.
Dumb droids. So the last scene that I didn't show there is very heavy on the John Williams licensed music, so
My surrender talk.
Always glad to help, my friend.
don't want to get a copyright strike, so didn't show that.
Skywalker here.
I love seeing the relationship though between these two. Okay, notice how cocky Anakin is right now, because you're gonna get thrown into a loop because that arrogance is not going to be on display here in just a couple minutes. Now, Fulcrum is an important title. It's something that Cassian Andor from Rogue One, it was a Fulcrum agent. Ahsoka later becomes a Fulcrum agent. However, Saw Gerrera was never actually a Fulcrum agent.
You brought us all the way back here.
Now, see that? I turn from arrogant, cocky in a battle situation to
Hello, Master.
this, you know, uncomfortable in a personal, awkward. Lost for words.
Ahsoka. Wow. I don't believe it.
Possessive.
How are you? Where are you?
Right
Are
there.
you okay?
I'm all right. Thank you. I wish we had more time to talk, but I have urgent information for both of you.
What is it, Ahsoka?
Lady Bo-Katan and I...
Filoni does such a good job of developing the characters throughout the series, way better than what George Lucas did in the movies.
It all makes sense now.
What?
If Ahsoka hadn't left the Order, then she wouldn't have been where she needed to be.
That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
It's the only way.
So Anakin's trying to rationalize
Capture Maul.
instead of just
Finally.
accepting, which is something a
I thought you
Jedi
were more
should
excited
do,
about this.
is accepting
I'm
loss.
cautiously optimistic.
And Obi-Wan's annoyed, but at the same time he puts up with Anakin's inability to let go, which is part, I mean, if he could have taught Anakin better there, maybe he doesn't fall.
Ahsoka, I'm so glad.
We'll have to catch up.
So she's dismissive here of him, and he just wants to reconnect on a personal level. She wants to complete the mission. And one thing to note too is
Understand.
just a
Please,
couple minutes
follow
or a few seconds ago, it shows Ahsoka showing up, but it uses John Williams licensed music, so I don't want to get a copyright strike. But it was beautifully done, the way that they brought in the original Star Wars music to show her coming back into Anakin's life, basically.
Movements for several months. I was able to obtain some transmission codes from the Pikes on Obadiah, which helped her pinpoint some of his previous locations.
What were you doing on Obadiah?
That's a long story, and not really relevant right now.
What is relevant is that we know Maul is on Mandalore in the city of Sundari.
And Bo-Katan there's very likely going to be in
You're certain?
The Mandalorian.
He arrived 2 days
She's the one that had the dark saber
So why not take
last that we knew that Moff
Be more
Gideon has now.
specific. What do you want from the Republic?
That's why I'm proposing a joint operation. If we are successful, you'll have Maul, and I'll have Mandalore.
If Republic forces aid you in your assault, it will break treaties that are 100 years old. We will effectively be drawn into yet another war.
What's one more?
Haha, good point. Jedi seem to be in a lot of wars. And really, the treaties that they're talking about, as we learned in the
I
Mandalorian,
will advise the Jedi Council of
the
this.
Jedi and Mandalorians used to have
There's
be
no
at
time.
war, basically. And they've had treaties for centuries
Maul's
now.
influence on Mandalore is destroying my people. He murdered their ruler. My sister. I thought she meant something to you.
She did. And still does.
Man, I want to
Not
see
allow my
flashbacks
people
of
to cloud
Obi-Wan
my
and Satine in the
Council
Obi-Wan
will
series.
decide what our course of action will be.
You two certainly haven't changed.
Is that a bad thing?
There's a little bit of the
I have a surprise for you.
Ahsoka we first met. Yeah, this is
Commander.
this is a pretty emotional scene coming up here.
They shouldn't salute me anymore. Not since I left the Order.
It doesn't matter to them. It's a sign of respect.
True leadership doesn't
They know
rely
you
on title.
work for them day after day, battle after battle. Loyalty means everything to the close.
Captain Rex.
Company! Attention!
I think there was a time when she was a reckless leader that they did not want leading them into battle. Now, look at this.
As soon as Rex and the guys knew you were back, they got to work.
Yes, I'm an emotional person. Sue me.
The paint job's a little crude, but
And one thing I've tried to notice,
glad to
and
have you
if
back, Commander.
if you've noticed this, let me know in the comments.
Thank you.
They're not all
But you
exact,
don't have to
right?
call me
Like
Commander anymore.
Like, they each did their own helmets, right? So they're maybe just a little bit different.
So the attack on Mandalore was approved.
No, it's Coruscant. Grievous has attacked the capital.
What about the Chancellor?
Shock T has been sent to protect him, but Master Windu has lost contact with her. Not to worry. Our fleet can be there within the hour.
So that's it. You're going to abandon Bo-Katan?
Yep, they're going to head towards the Battle of Coruscant, which is the beginning of
You understand,
Revenge of the
this is a
Sith.
pivotal moment in the Clone Wars. The heart of the Republic is under attack.
I understand that as usual you're playing politics. This is why the people have lost faith in the Jedi. I had too, until I was reminded of what the Order means to people who truly need us.
Right now, people on Coruscant need us.
No, the Chancellor needs you.
That's not fair.
I'm not trying to be.
Yes, so good. Love that.
I'll
There's
divide
Anakin.
battle first. Make a
There's
new-
Anakin looking at that and saying, "Yep, I taught her that."
Ahsoka is no longer a part.
You say.
I accept. That is, if Obi-Wan agrees.
I wonder what title Rex had during the Battle of Endor.
Very well. May the Force be with you.
Thanks for the support. As always.
That's what friends are for. If you're gonna face Maul,
Friends, more like brother, sister. That's the thing is, Anakin needed a father figure for his master. He has his sister figure in Ahsoka. He didn't need a brother.
they're good as new.
That's what he got with Obi-Wan.
Maybe a little better.
Changed the color to his own color,
Care Grievous. With any luck, this will all be over soon.
which is
Master Kenobi
another maybe him showing control,
Good thing I
wanting
taught
his
you otherwise.
ex-Padawan to have the same color lightsaber as him.
Anakin. Good luck.
Ah, what a... that moment right there. And there are spoilers when I'm doing this, but it's the last time they see each other until they fight, as when he's Vader. Woo! Such an important moment, such a sad moment. Really wanted to see him hug as next scene. This is some of the best animation the show's ever done, right here. So this next scene, if you've never really seen Ahsoka in action, you'll see why she is one of the best. Like, they did not put some chump in
We know you'll
for Anakin to train. They gave him somebody that's strong in the Force and an amazing lightsaber duelist.
I should have known you were
Man, I hope they don't have too much of the music, John Williams music, in this next scene.
Ursa, can you confirm the target's location?
Ursa Wren, Sabine Wren's mother,
Only confirm that
from Rebels,
Maul has not left the city.
possibly Mandalorian.
All other attempts to locate him have been blocked.
So this is happening as the Battle of Coruscant's going on, basically. As Obi-Wan and Anakin are trying to get into the ship that Palpatine's been abducted on.
What are you waiting for? Get out there!
Sorry, I didn't think to bring you a jetpack.
Don't need one.
Alright, so I had to change the music up here real quick because I don't want to get copyright striked, but this scene is just too good not to show. So here you go.
Things never change.
Mandalorian versus Mandalorian.
Escape to the Undercity. You will be met there.
Understood.
No sign of more yet.
We can't sustain a long siege. I'll head for the throne room and deal with Almec. You must find Maul.
Yes, you must find Maul. Very important.
I want you to support Ursa at the docks. We must ensure Maul doesn't escape.
If he's here. If he's not, then all of this plays right into his hands.
Commander X, this is CTO 292. I think we
This episode moves
I'll be
so
right there,
quickly.
Captain.
There's so much that happens in this.
What's down there?
System of tunnels, sewage ports mainly, some conduit access pipes.
Do they lead outside the
We
city?
need Admiral Akbar right here to say his famous line.
The Jedi was sighted entering the lower city.
Then it's just as our Lord predicted.
Get to see how much of a badass Bo-Katan is here. Man, I hope we get to see her fight in The Mandalorian.
Where's Maul?
You were never the politician your sister was. He wanted you to bring the Jedi here, but you brought the wrong one.
Ahsoka, come in. You're walking into a trap. Ahsoka!
Man, this part could have just been a whole movie, like a thriller. It's from the clones' perspectives, being hunted down.
Get down! Vaughn, wait!
I'm sorry, Commander.
Yeah, if you think this is a kid's show, take that.
I was hoping for Kenobi. Why are you here?
Yes, Maul. That's awesome. Just eerie. So obviously it ends there, and it leads right into the next episode, which I'll get to sometime this week. I'm not sure when. Maybe tomorrow. It's possible tomorrow. We'll see. But a couple notes. First of all, yes, Maul's alive. If you didn't already know that, he did survive Phantom Menace using the hatred, the power of hatred in the dark side. He was able to stay alive. So that scene is pretty amazing either way, because he's, I mean, he definitely didn't want Ahsoka there. He wasn't looking for Ahsoka to be there. And if it wasn't for Grievous and Dooku taking the take it Palpatine, he would have had Obi-Wan there. It would have been Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin. And I don't know what he was thinking there. Like, I'm sorry, but if that was Anakin and Obi-Wan right there, they probably would have owned him. It would have been over for him. But anyways, that's what I got for this episode. Old Friends Not Forgotten. Let me know what you think of this episode. If you've seen it before, is it one of your favorites? If you've never seen it, does this give you some kind of motivation to go back and see what the rest of Clone Wars is like? This is Star Wars at its best, in my opinion. I'd really love to hear what you have to say about it. Leave those in the comments. Hitting like on the video really helps out the channel. I also have merchandise. If you go to, I'll have it in the description, jamesclark14.live/merch. Everybody have a great day, and may the Force be with you.